So, FITASC Compak, a very popular discipline. Many people want to shoot it, but not many clubs actually do FITASC Compak. And I'd like to show you a few of the reasons why. I mean, one of the biggest reasons is it's complex. You're talking squads of up to 6, but only using 5 stands, 6 traps, there's a waiting circle for the 6th shooter, and to top it off, you're probably going to need 2 referees in order to run the competition. The first one is going to have to be very au fait with the buttons to make sure he's launching the right clays for one of the 5 stands. He's also got to keep track of the 6th shooter, who's going into the waiting circle and who's on what stand. It differs from Spore Trap, whereas with Spore Trap the cycle always runs from the first shooter, whereas in Compak it doesn't. It always starts from the first stand. This is a lot to go on for the person doing the buttoning, which is why you usually need the second referee, which just focuses on taking scores. You can already see that this is a complex discipline, albeit it's a very fun discipline. So we decided to make a Compak sequencer. Now, the sequencer takes all of that hassle away. You basically program in any one of the 40 FITASC schemes which are available on the website. And once it's programmed in, the only buttons you have to care about pushing is pull, no bird, and miss. And when I say miss, this unit actually takes the scores as well. So you can run the whole competition by one referee with this simple little box. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to flip the camera around and I'm going to walk you through just what this controller can do. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pop onto the FITASC Compak website and pick one of the 40 schemes. In this example here you can see I'm using scheme 26, which gives us 5 single targets followed by 10 on reports and then another 10 on reports to give this up to 6 guns, 25 targets each. Now remember with Compak there might be a squad of 6, it could be 5, it could be 4. It's just how it goes, but the waiting circle is always utilised and you will see that as we cycle through the competition in a moment. But the first thing we need to do is get this controller programmed up with this layout. Okay, so hopefully you can see that nice and clearly. The whole menu is actually set up just using this jog wheel here, so we can turn this and we can click it as well, which is your enter. So we'll press this once to go into the menu. And the first thing we're going to set is the squad count. So in this case we're going to set a squad count of, let's say, a full squad of 6, and we'll go back into the menu and we will create a new layout. So this is where we take our FITASC scheme. And what is the first target type? Well, we can see the first target type here is going to be singles, so we select single, and so now it's going to ask us to input the 5 stands. So it says D, F, B, C, E, so we just type those in, D, F, B, C, E. Press enter, and what's the second type going to be? So we look at the page again, and the second type is on reports, so we change this to on report, and this will give you 15 out of the 25. So now we're going to type in those letters, so E, A, A, C, C, E, E, D, D, F. Wonderful, enter. And then again we have on report, and this will give us the 25 clays. So this will be F, B, B, D, D, A, B, B, C. And that is how quick it is to program the system ready for a competition. So in order to start the competition, all we really have to do is press the pull button. This will take us to the first stand, and as you can see here it's gun 1 on stand 1, and he's going to be presented with a D target, as we can see from the menu which we programmed in earlier. And let's just have another quick overview of these buttons here. So we have an A, B, C, D, and E, and F. And you don't actually use these. The only time you will use these is to show the targets to the shooters, and you can press these at any time. It won't interfere with the competition. But the only buttons you really need to be concerned for running the competition is pull, no bird, and miss. So we press pull, and now it cycles onto stand 2, gun 2, which you can see on the screen here. And every time a shooter calls pull, you just push the button and the controller will do the rest. What will happen is once we get to the end of the first round, I will just show this to you. We will go back to stand 1, and this time, as you will see there, we have gun 6 on stand 1, which means gun 5 has gone into the waiting circle. So this controller has done all of that headache for you. You know what shooters should be on each stand, you know what letters, which targets are going to be presented with, and it's just as easy as pressing pull. If they miss a bird, press miss. No bird, press no bird, and it will step back to the previous target for them. If it was a no bird on the second on report, pressing no bird will take them back to the first again, so you can represent the on report pairs. This controller really does just make it that simple. Now I'm going to have to fast forward through the next bit, but before I do that, we will make some shooters miss some targets, so we've got some data to show you. And once we get to the final leg of the competition, the scores will come up on screen. So let me just fast forward for that through for you now. So here we go into the scores. So as soon as I press pull to present the last target to the shooter, tally scores comes up, and then we see a tally of the scores for the 6 guns. So it's as simple as that. Just pressing miss takes the scores, pressing pull or no bird launches the clays. Fantastic controller. It simplifies it so much, and the feedback we have had from the grounds which are currently using this system has been phenomenal. So thanks for watching. Be sure to pop on the website and order one of these up, because we have several in stock at the moment, but they do go pretty quick. So just pop on, order one, and we will let you know as soon as that will be available for dispatch to you. But the turnaround is pretty quick. Okay, thanks for watching.